when does the next bull run start? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. I've got some months, some dates for you when we could potentially be seeing it. A lot of it has to do with Bitcoin halving coming up in 2024. And so there's a couple of people that I do really trust who are telling me a few dates that I want to convey and share to you. Before I do that, thanks for your support. Truly, thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button below and definitely drop a like. I am obviously at a Coliseum, not in Dallas. I'm in Austin, Texas. My son has a lacrosse tournament, but still making videos for you guys. I want to keep you informed because my goal is real simple, keep you updated. All right, so here's the dates you need to be aware of for when the next bull run could potentially look at starting. Actually, before I give this, let's talk about the downside. Let's talk about the risk, right? So we have short-term risk downside, potentially reward Bitcoin. And by the way, when I talk about Bitcoin, I'm really talking about Bitcoin, but I'm also talking about the overall market, okay? I'm talking about everything, the market capitalization, Ethereum, Cardano, all the blue chips, everything could have some downside risk. Bitcoin could be seeing about $19,000 to $20,000 of downside risk. We've got a big, and by the way, Ethereum and everything else would roll down along with it. So take that, put it aside for just a minute, because we've also got, coming up in March, big deals are related to inflation. We've got the FOMC meeting, the Federal Reserve FOMC meeting coming up March 22nd. That is a day where we're going to be looking at, that could be a lot of volatility. That one event, if they do raise it 50 basis points or maybe even 75 basis points because inflation is not cooling as much as, you know, the government. By the way, when I talk about the inflation, I'm talking about the U.S., but it also is global, right? So the U.S. is part of it, but we're also talking about U.S. inflation here. But in just paying attention to kind of these March events for the U.S., because that could drive the overall crypto market down. So that's your short-term risk. So now, bull run, when could we see that? We could see the beginnings coming in April, May, but really the bull run is targeted looking like starting a summer of 2023, which makes sense if you really think about it. And this is all predicated in leading up to the Bitcoin halving event. If you go back and look, the Bitcoin halving events, which we've got one coming up in 2024, is a big part of those respective bull runs if you go back and look in time, okay? So there you go, bull run with short-term risk for March. That's what I got for you. As always, thanks for your support. I truly appreciate you. Have a good one. See you. Bye.